Hello and welcome to another tips and tricks. Now in this video I'm going to touch the subject of ghost lines. First I'm going to tell you what exactly a ghost line is, how you may spot one if you already have one in your city if you accidentally created it, and then I will obviously tell you how to fix it. Alright, so let's get to it. Sometimes when you do like really extensive changes to your, let's say, train lines, like destroying multiple train stations on one particular line, or just creating new set of tracks and putting that line on a different track, the game might create a ghost line. Well, the game is not going to create a ghost line by itself. Obviously, a lot of conditions need to be met, but sometimes when you do these changes and you don't destroy the line before doing these changes, then you might receive a ghost line. Now, what a ghost line is, in this particular city, which is the city of Rockdale, I do have two normal train lines, as you can see here, the yellow one and the orange one. You can see them both on this track, and they are perfectly fine. You know, they have stops, they have vehicles, they have passengers transported. But I do have one more line that is not shown here, and that is a ghost line. Now I'm going to tell you how you can spot it and how I did it. So one of the first signs that you might receive if you are dealing with ghost lines is this. You might have like a seemingly random symbols that you don't have a finished line somewhere. Now this is a location where I did some extensive changes, so this is where probably the ghost line started, or this was the cause. And as you can see, I have these symbols here on a train station. Now, just for science, I completely deleted all of my train lines from the city. Those trains that you saw there were just inner city trains. Train line count 0. But I still have these symbols. Now, obviously, in order for these symbols to appear, you have to have a line that is not finished. But there has to be a line. And as you can see, there is no line here. So it's invisible and it is a ghost line. Another sign that you are dealing with a ghost line is this. As I already said, I destroyed or got rid of all the train lines in my city. Train line count 0 again. So why are these people waiting here? Also, if I look at this view, I can see that these people don't have any color, which means that they don't belong to any line, or they are not waiting on a particular line that I have in my city, which means that they are waiting for a train that belongs to a ghost line. This is a very 100% sign that you are having a ghost line. If you have people on train stations that are just waiting there, just standing there, not really doing anything, and they don't belong to any color of your line that you might have in your city. Now, what is actually our goal? Well, our goal is to destroy a line that we cannot really see. What does that mean? Well, as I already explained, I deleted all the trains, but there is still a line that's just not displaying here. Now, normally, if you would like to destroy a line, I'm just going to use the metro line, you would click this button, and poof, the line is gone. Now obviously we cannot do that with a ghost line, so we have to destroy it using a different way. Now, if we want to destroy a line by not using that delete button, we can use a mod which is called Better Bulldozer. Now, as you can see, it's down here in the corner, and what we want to do is select only the networks function. Now, what is that going to do? That, obviously, the bulldozer, Better Bulldozer works like this. You are just going to select an area, and basically everything in that area is going to disappear. Everything you have selected here. Now, networks means roads, unfortunately even pipelines, and railroads, monorails, I think even pedestrian paths, although I'm not sure, and then lines, line stops. And if you destroy, using this Better Bulldozer, all the stops for one particular line, that line is going to get deleted. I'm going to demonstrate that on this monorail line, the blue line for the monorail. What I'm going to do here is, well, first I'm going to show you that the blue monorail does exist here. It has stops, it has vehicles, it has passengers. It's perfectly fine and normal. I'm going to use this view, select the network functionality, and here we go. I'm just going to select the area with the station node or the station stop and do that. It doesn't really do anything, at least, you can't really see what it's doing, but you are going to do this for all the other stops for the line. You can already see that line not finished here because I already did that for the terminus station there. Now, unfortunately, as I said, this functionality destroys roads as well as pedestrian paths, so you do get like some collateral damage, or you are going to do some collateral damage. Now, we are at the terminus station for the blue line, the other terminus station, and observe. There we go, blue line disappeared. See, blue line gone. So this is another way to destroy, completely destroy a line without clicking this delete button. And that is exactly what we want to do with the ghost line. If you destroy the station that is belonging to a ghost line, then after you destroy it, people are actually not going to go away. They are not even going to despawn. Well, some of them are in time. Actually, all of them will despawn in time, but they are kind of like hanging in the air. They don't really want to go anywhere. Now, this is actually good because this lets you see if you are being successful or not with the destruction of the ghost line. Now, I'm going to select the better bulldozer. Again, select the network. And this area where I'm pointing at is kind of the location of a station stop. So let's just select it and destroy it. And these people, we are just going to wait for a while, and these people will go away. See? There we go. These people suddenly, all of them, either despawned or went away completely, went somewhere else. So this is a 100% positive proof that this station is now ghost line free. And we can just build it again, and it's going to be fine. Now, we have to do this for every station that we might have the ghost line on. Now, obviously, if this happened a long time ago in your city and you just, didn't care about it, then you might not remember where the ghost line might be. So you might do this for all the train stations in your city. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you the main station, how I did it for the main station. So again, as you can see, a lot of people waiting there on that particular platform. So let's aim at the middle and do this. It's not going to destroy the station, and we are just going to wait for a while and the people will just move along. See? People are just moving somewhere else. Some people might despawn, some people, but most of them will just continue going somewhere else. Now, some people might still arrive at the station because people in this game kind of have like inertia. When they are spawned from either residential buildings or, their works because they are going home, then the calculation where they want to go and how they want to get there, it only happens before they spawn. So if you, for example, destroy a train station where these people want to go, where these people want to board a train, they will still go there. And after they get there, they will immediately think, hang on, there's something wrong. And they will either despawn or just go away, like these two. Right? So this definitely tells me that ghost line from this station as well is gone. And as I said, I'm going to have to do this for all the stations in the city. Now, I don't need to destroy the station itself. I don't need to destroy the tracks. I don't need to do basically any destruction, if I'm being very careful with the better bulldozer, that is, obviously. Alright, so that was it for today's video. As always, if you want to see me live, if you want to see me build the city live, then just check out my Twitch channel, which is linked in the video description. I really wanted to share with you guys this little trick on how to deal with ghost lines, because I noticed that I have a ghost line when I was live with the city, and it took me like 2 or 3 hours to find a solution. Fortunately, I did, and fortunately, it worked. And I do understand that this might be a bit frustrating when you first notice it and when you are trying to deal with it. So just like with me, any help was kindly appreciated. So hopefully this will help you as well. So I thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and goodbye.